Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition. So we got distracted, we keep having long episodes. We're gonna try to fight that. We really need to fight that. To do better. So we're building out our new base, right? So we're gonna continue to do so. We've definitely got work to do to make that happen. But we are making good progress. So we are slowly rebuilding items and moving stuff up. That is the goal here, is to move everything up and stuff. At the same time, we're trying to pump out this 32 kilograms of carbon dioxide that's up here. We still got 19 kilograms to move out up here. So we've got some work to do here before we can actually do much. We did release a lot of carbon dioxide into the base. So that's not necessarily a great thing. The problem is we've also got natural gas down here, clogging up things. And then this, which is supposed to be grabbing the natural gas and taking it out. So it's supposed to go here and then come up here and be used. Problem is that we've got all of this natural gas that we've been pumping in for the lines. So temporarily, to help with that, I'm going to disconnect that. And then that's going to allow that only the natural gas from this pump will come up and go to our cookers. So as soon as we have something to cook, which is rare, they'll do that. Let's choose a blueprint, which we're just going to take the copper. Ta-da! Okay. Then we need to finish all of this and start moving our floors to put in our new beds and stuff. Okay. But this is pretty good. Our medical room is pretty much set up. There's nothing there. All right. So we can hook these all up to that. And then of course we'll be hooking more up. Our next floor is down here. So we can start on it as well. Deconstruct background buildings. Go. Do this on a 7. Make our medical bay nice and white. Why not? There we go. I haven't unlocked the new stuff because I haven't researched it yet. Speaking of research, I'm sure there's something we can finish up. Let's get this one. Alright, we'll get it going. They're probably going to wake up a lot. We will see stress spike a little bit, unfortunately, but we will slowly get it back down. Go. That'll help take care of that. And then we'll come over here and we'll put, whoops, wrong button. Put that there and this here. And I think, no, we can't because of that. All right, well, can't do that part, but we can get the rest of it. Okay, so we'll start building this floor. Where'd all the hatches come from? Oh, because we opened up this and they're coming across. Okay, I see. Not a problem. We've got water all over we need to get rid of in the base. I'm gonna deconstruct the bridge, though. Okay. Cool. So, see, they're moving quickly to get all of this taken care of. Just don't trap yourselves. I know how you dupes are. Alright. Cool. How are we doing up here? We are down to 13 kilograms, and in here we're still at 28. I'm debating, do I go ahead and keep emptying this out? Or is it really necessary? I don't think it's necessary at the moment. Let's go ahead, disable this. In fact, so we're not constantly repairing. Let's just deconstruct it. We'll reconstruct it. Let's focus on getting the gas out of the base. It's a little more important. There we go. That means that this will just push out everything a lot faster. As soon as this empties. And there. Now both of these can run full bore. We'll pull all of this out a lot faster. I think that's more important to do. All right. Let's go ahead and set up our next portion. It looks so dirty in here. It looks like we're building dirty tiles because of the carbon dioxide. So our next thing that we need to continue is we need to continue this line across here. We need to do that, and we're going to need to do that. This, and this, so that we can continue to put our power distribution together. So let's keep that going and get that set up so that we're good to go. All right. And then now that we've got that, I think we should go ahead and hook up. I want to get these going because we can still do this after the fact. So if we start this first one, which is supposed to be for this upper power grid, because it's going to go through here, down. You can see what happens. We're already cycling back and everything. Then it's going to come here and go this way. Okay, so if I hook this up, and then I take that, there we go. So that means that this is going to go this way. It's going to come down. Right now, it's still going to cycle through here. So we've got to get all of this set up. So that. It's not going to go that way. It's going to come through here. Alright, so it's going to come through here, going to come through here. It's going to go this way. And then that comes over there. I don't need it to. I need it to come back through here. So let's do this. we need it to come this, like this. That does mean I need to get into here. I don't want to dump it on that side, but I don't want to dump it into here either. But I do need to get into this room somehow. Yeah, we definitely don't want to dump it accidentally in here. In fact, well, I think we can partially solve that. If we just do this, then this is going to be inside the base anyways, so let's just seal it. Then we can open this door so that we can come in here. A little of this will spill out into here, but it won't go anywhere, right? So that'll work. Alright. So now let's think. So this is going to come this way, so it's this line that we're going to be disconnecting. Okay, no problem. Temporarily, I still need this flowing, but I really don't. Yeah, I don't need any of this flowing right now. We can just put it right back in, so we want this one, right? Yes. So I can connect this up to there. As soon as that's built, we can start taking it through the other flow. Let's go ahead and disconnect that. We've got that built, so let's let them in. Go ahead and get this taken care of. Yeah, I don't know why I was so worried about keeping this line here. So, it's fine. It's fine. The base is cool enough. It's not going to heat up or anything like that, you know, all of a sudden to where it's like, oh no, we've heated up our whole base. Actually, we don't want lead. We want cobalt. Because we have a volcano for that, so it's unlimited. There we go. This is consumable ore, coal. Copy, copy, copy. There we go. We did not set these batteries up. They're at 100 right now, so we'll leave it where it is. We'll change it to 90 and 10. They still won't turn on, so that's fine. Alright. Okay, so we got this. Let's go ahead and disconnect that one. And disconnect that. Okay, so this means now we're flowing through here. We're going to let it cycle through, and then we'll disconnect this line down here. The only thing I didn't do on these is put in a, like a little reservoir. Okay, there we go. This cycle is now set up. Just so that I don't get confused, we're gonna deconstruct those little pieces. Alright, cool. So the first one is working and flowing. And it's going perfectly, if it's above 30, it's gonna turn on for right now. So, that's perfect. Alright, so that means there's nothing flowing through this one anymore. That would be our next phase, is this line here, which is for the second one, is we want to take it all the way across, and it's going to be the cooling system for this area over here. Yeah. So, that means I can decide how I want to do this cooling system and where I want to put everything. Yep, yep, yep. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so this is going to be the input pipe. So basically this line here needs to come up. We're going to have to go like this on that, because this needs to go up to here. We can deconstruct that. And temporarily, we will deconstruct that one. That means we can put this in, which goes up. It also means we can deconstruct that one. Okay. So there's that. So that means I can deconstruct this line here. And that. So what I think I'm going to do is see it comes out. It's going to come here. It's going to go in, so we need to deconstruct this one. It's going to go straight down. Like that. Okay. Let's get that done. Our return pipe is going to be this. Which is going to connect here. Yep. That means I can undo that. Undo this. Hook up that. We'll be able to expand this one into other areas that we want to cool, but for now it'll come through here. So I will disconnect all of those. We'll be able to deconstruct the bridge, deconstruct the bridge. Alright, so that means we need to get into here. We still need to build this. You'll have to excuse me for all the work we're doing right here. This is a lot of work. Let me see. We can come through here, so let's go ahead and deconstruct these. And temporarily just stick a ladder so that we can get up over here. Then we can deconstruct all of this. And I do not need this power grid anymore. So let's deconstruct that. Act. See, this is why I was like, I'm building this power grid, but then, oh yeah, I don't need this power grid through here. So, we've kind of messed up. Kind of a waste. But we'll get it fixed. Meanwhile, we need to deconstruct this line here. Is there any pipes or anything in it? There's nothing there. There's an oxygen line through it. Okay. So, no problem. We will go ahead and deconstruct buildings. No, I don't want to do that yet. We got to get the carbon. It is down to 19. So it is going fast. We'll need to pump that up. There should be no liquid anymore. Yeah, there is liquid. Okay. So that's what's... Okay, so we can do this. we can put... So this is coming out. We go here. This is our return. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put liquid into the second one. That way we can drain this out. It will flow back through over to at least here. It won't be able to come all the way because we haven't built this, but we are now in here. We can deconstruct all of these. Okay. Got a bunch of steam in here. This is going to be tricky. We've got to get all of this out of here. So we're going to have to do that as well. Okay, so this is going to go backwards. But now it won't. That means we can deconstruct all of these pipes here. This is going to flow and pull heat out of this, but it won't turn on anymore. So we're just going to say, hey, don't turn on at all for now. Because I can't get in here to disable them yet, but we can let stuff slowly cool down. So we'll do that so that these aren't running anymore. They don't have power anyway, so they can't really run. But we'll set that up. Cool. How's it? 23? We're getting there and oxygen is starting to come up. Perfect. That's excellent. Really, it is. It is. That means we can go ahead and set this up as well. Let's get this deconstructed. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I was trying. Why is that popping up? I don't want it. Well, because it has to. Okay, so we can deconstruct those. And we can go ahead and stick this in. There we go. Might as well go ahead and get our next floors and everything in place, so that we're good to go. So do that and do that. You can go ahead and start doing this as well. Cool. We got so much carbon in the base, so our stress is going up quite high. Yikes. That's a yikes. We pulled out all the natural gas, it looks like. I mean, there's a little bit here, but most of the carbon is just coming in. Well, it's cycling through here and changing. So, I mean, it's slowly working, but we also might want to consider where to go ahead and maybe pull out some more carbon from here inside the base. Yeah. What was this line? Oh, it was just nothing. We can get rid of this. So it might be good to, like, pull out more carbon in the base. We're gonna be okay, but it is a little stressful. We are down up here, but we need to keep pulling. But there's areas in the base, obviously, now. It's not much. Look, it's only 200, so if we really get our oxygen pumping in, we could replace it. The problem is all of our oxygen is completely backed up. There's nowhere for it to really flow into the base or go. So that's going to be fun. We're going to have to figure all of that out. Yeah. So we will stick this here and that there. Because I think it'll be good if we just take a line across here and we just pump gas into it. I'll just do that for now so that we can build it. They won't be able to reach this one. So, gonna have to put a couple of these in so that we can just reach it all. All right. Well, we're gonna pause here on our episode. We've still got to finish this pipe so that we can get this cycle going and then add a little more polluted water to it. But we can go ahead and disconnect and deconstruct the rest of this pipe here. Oh yeah, this is the new water pipe. So yeah, we can deconstruct that as well. And we can pull this out because it's not needed anymore. Cool. Well, in the next episode, we will continue our efforts. We still have a vacuum in here. This is still slowly heating up the water, so we've got time to keep working on this. I mean, these are ready. If this gets hot enough, we get steam in here, we'll just turn one of these on. In fact, it won't hurt to turn them on now, just in case. So we'll do that before I forget, right? All right, and there we go. Power-wise, we do have our first line across the top running off this. We're working on the second one and third and the others. So we're going to continue to map those out too. A lot of cleanup stuff to do yet, but we will get there in time. We will have some nice areas because what we're doing is we're just putting in the luxury barracks, which, you know, it's only one extra morale, but hey, that's one extra morale. That does mean that from a size perspective, we can't go the full size of this here. We can only have smaller rooms, which is fine, because what we're going to do is just small, like we had here, small ones, but because they will now be able to go the full height of the room, the 4 tiles, it'll actually count properly as our new luxury barracks. So there'd be a door here, there'll be a door here. Obviously this here will be taken out. So we'll slowly get to that. But we can go ahead and start mapping it, and then of course we'll be able to take out this floor, background buildings. So technically we can take that entire thing out as well. That would go there. All right, cool. We will continue in the next episode, everybody. Thanks for joining, and take care.